sports. It's in the game.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. A run here with the rookie from Washington. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson now. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. To return is Williams. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They put Pickens in motion. On 1st and 10, Fields. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Taking the read, this is Fields. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Fields now on 2nd down. And he's in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Second down and 8. Throwing Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Harris. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Don't jump. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Fields to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has...
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. And the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Right back to him on first down. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Right.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A pass taken in by Harris. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down. Fields. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fields to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Crazy. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson looking to throw. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the 2nd half to follow. One team advances, one team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's a screen set up for Warren. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round.
Don't jump. Ready? Delta, Delta.
2nd down. It's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They go play action with Fields. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
They'll try to run for it with Harris. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Now Fields. Open man is Heath. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Fields from the pistol. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson now. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll try the right side this time. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Handoff here, up the middle. And some good running there. That's a first down, up to the 43.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now Jackson on the move. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second down and 3. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. He will have a Ravens first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on third and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Throwing Jackson. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Williams now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Williams. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This is first and 10.
Here we go. West right fit. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
Ready? Right.
Here's Fields. Got a man on the corner route. That's Fryermuth. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here comes second down.
Here we go. Hey, can. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They put Pickens in motion.
Out, let's go. Tonight.
On first and 10, Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
No muss, no muss. Tonight.
Fields now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
To win, to
weekends. Booked up, look up, I'm